Hello guys, today I want to show you the two new divisions that will get released tomorrow for Steel Division Normandy 44. The divisions are free, it's a free DLC, and I will start with the first SS Panzerdivision, Leibstandarte SS Adolf Hitler. The emblem is censored because I have the German version. So, as you can see, for the income it has 70 points in A, 130 in B and 130 in C. It's a tank division, so it has 36 activation slots or activation points. And let's have a look at the units. For the recon tab, you have all these elite or veteran units. Aufklärer and SPW 222, but only one per card. Then Pumas in A, also one per card. Spätrupp in half-tracks, and more Spätrupps and half-tracks on elite. So yeah, you see all these elite units, but yeah, look nice on paper, but you can only fit in 4, and most likely you will need a lot of infantry recon because it's a tank division. You need eyes to prevent these ambushes from AT guns and hedgerows. So yeah, maybe you will do it like this, I guess, or take this out, maybe like this, for a better A phase. So it looks nice with all the vet, but to be honest, it's a weakness in my opinion, this tab. Let's go to the infantry tab, and you have 8 slots for it, which is quite nice. Usually you only get 6 or so for German tank divisions, but yeah, that's a big plus, I think, the infantry section in this division, because you have quite a lot of options. You have the Pionierführer here, an A, 2 per card on elite. And then you have these SS Volksdeutsche, which are basically Panzergrenadiere with a disheartened trait for 25 points. Sturmpioniere for close range engagements on Vet 2, 2 per card. And then if you wish, you can also take the Panzergrenadiere on Vet 1. So yeah, that's a choice you have to make. Taking either the card with 1 more availability and 10 points cheaper, or the veteran version. And then you also have Vet 2 MG42s. So as you can see in phase A, lot of versatile force to pick. Then in B, you got these Panzergrenadierführer in the half-track. Yeah, but that's all. I don't know if that card is any good. Because usually you want to reserve these precious cards for like really good infantry. And you only get, if you see like the Pionierführer, the Panzergrenadierführer, and later on here this Panzergrenadierführer, only 2 per card. So yeah, maybe you take 1 card, but it's a big investment to sacrifice a slot here. You have also Stoßtrupps with the MP44 instead of PPSHs. So that's yeah, trade-off, more range, but less good in super close combat. Pioniere, just a standard squad, but still very good, and I think probably must take, because you don't have that many good close range options for like real grind if you face allied close range infantry. And then in C, probably this Volksdeutsche card is a good card to take, just to spam more of Panzergrenadiere. Yeah. But you have the option to take Elite Panzergrenadier as well. Panzergrenadierführer in this AT half-track probably will never get taken. And tanks, you have no Phase A tank. That's a big downside in this division. You got other options, so I will come to that later. And B, you get these Panzer IV-Js, which are discounted. Also the Panzer IV-H is discounted. And then there's Befehlsstück 3. 150 points, but it's a command Stück with VET 2, so I think it's a good card to take, probably. And then these discounted Panzer IVs. Not bad, but not crazy good either. And then in B you have this Panther G, which is a good Panther. So you probably want to take at least one card of this. In C, more Panzer IV-Js, more Panzer IV-Hs, and one plus in this division is you have access to these discounted Panther Ds. It's a Panther with the slow turret, so keep that in mind. But for 200 points, it's a good price. So yeah, you want to take at least one of these cards. And then a VET 2 Panther, Befehlspanther as well. Yeah, so for the tanks, you have these discounted options. Panzer IV discounted and also Panther D discounted. With quite a lot of veterancy. So the tanks are not bad in this division, I have to say. For support, you have this command car, Flammpanzer, IG-18, in half-tracks though, which will buff up their price a bit. But this half-track costs only 15. Then Grille, 1 per card, I don't know. You almost never see them. They should do something to the Grille, make it like 80. And buff the availability for certain cards, and then you will see some of them, but there are just too many allied divisions which have fast reaction tools like Stuart, Stackhounds, Greyhounds that eat Grille alive, and that's why they are a tough sell, in my opinion. Opel Blitz munition truck. Before it was an A, but they put it down to B, and that's most of the time it's not a big deal, but in this division it's actually a very huge deal that it's only in B. Because they, did I mention that they nerfed this division quite a bit from the original start, and then yeah, people complained, and now it got nerfed a lot, I have to say, to the point where I think I'm not so super excited anymore about it. More Flammpanzer, more IG-18, these elite 20mm vehicles, and more Opel Blitz munition trucks. And now the anti-tank tab is quite important in this division. You have these Panzerjägerstück 3Fs, which are your usual Stücks, but only with 6 HE shells for 110 points. And as I mentioned, you don't have any tanks. You have most of the time only one Puma in A. And those SP222s with only 90 shells, so you know how fast they run out of ammo. And yeah, you have no munition truck to fill those guys up anymore, which is a big negative. So yeah, you are staffed for supply in A. That was the idea behind that. And yeah, as you see, you don't get any AT guns in A, so you have to rely on the Panzerjägerstück. So you will probably get at least 2 cards of them, maybe even take the 3rd card later on. Then you have Pak 40s. The same thing for the Stück 3G model, discounted, but with only 6 HE shells, and then yeah, more Panzerschrecks and more Stück 3Gs. So the only thing shooting 1,200 meters are your Pak 40s and your Panthers. Anti-air, we have these 37mm vehicles, which is a nice card, I have to say. Then this card is pretty useless, I think, on rookie. I don't see anyone taking that, but yeah. Gepard on Vet 2 is a good card, I guess. Vet 2 buffs up the 20mm quite a bit. And yeah, then you get Flak 41s. Also, before you had the Flak 41 in A, now you get it in B. But the AA is quite good, I think, for this division. Especially because of the Flak 41s and these vetted 37mm vehicles. Artillery, you have your Vet 2 mortars, an A, that's it. Before you had a Nebelwerfer also an A, got taken out. And yeah, as you can see, I mean, it would have made perfect sense, like, to have that supply truck in A with the Nebelwerfer, with all these low HE shell tanks and the 20mm cars, but yeah. Not anymore, you only get them now in B. Also more mortars, leichte Feldhaubitze 18M. Yeah, but I mean, not vetted, so probably you will take the Wespe for long range. Also mechanized, so not as easy to counter artillery. You have this Beobachtungspanzer 4 with the 173mm shells. Then I guess for the clown games you have like 3 Hummels per card in C, and also this SK-18 long range, and then another Panzer 4 H 210mm. I told them to put these at least on vetted, because nobody buys a Panzer 4 that is unvetted just for the off map. But they only put the vet on this one, and yeah, that's still unvetted, so I don't know if anyone takes this card if you have things like rocket artillery available. And then for your air tab, you have these elite fighters, and then you have like every AT plane that is available, you have access to it. The Ju-87G, the HS-129B1 and the HS-129B3. But since these two come in later phases, probably you want to take the Ju-87G. Like, you need your fighters to protect your tanks, and you take this card probably. And then these big bombers here, these doomsday bombers, I don't know if they will ever get taken. And at least not in competitive. I don't see how anyone can afford these 280 points. And yeah, the last card, I mean, probably you want to take another of these elite fighters and use your fighters just defensively, and for stunning you want to take your rocket artillery or other artillery, Wespe, Beobachtungspanzer. Yeah, so that's it for the first SS. I'd say at first I was excited, but with the changes it killed my excitement quite a bit. Yeah, but tell me what you think. For the next video I will show the first US Infantry Division, and then I guess I make another video with like general balance changes, which are quite a bit. Yeah, so thanks for watching and see you soon.